You, Richard. So it's a chance to reclaim the black male youth is what basically this initiative is saying. Local leaders working to really change the poor educational circumstances specifically for these young men. The annual Urban Education Symposium is coming up, and this year it is focusing specifically on charter schools. Joining me now are Urban Education Symposium Steering Committee members Amani Hope and Susan Golden. Good morning to you. Thank you both for being here. Do appreciate it. Let's start, and I'm going to start with you first, if you don't mind, Susan. At what point do you realize, if you're not living it, and I will be honest, I'm not living it with my children in elementary school at this point, that there is a huge education gap between not just the way that perhaps young African Americans are learning, but the way they're being taught and educated?
I believe that we first recognize that when we look at all the statistics of young black males currently in the Duval County area and in surrounding areas. When we look at their outcomes as far as graduation rates, dropout rates, involvement in the juvenile justice system, and all of the recent statistics prove that there are not only currently issues but have been issues for a long period of time.
So it's interesting too, Amani, because we were just chatting, in fact, during the commercial break, that oftentimes it's the children, predominantly perhaps African American, who live in the inner city, who are attending these schools, and they're not necessarily getting the most experienced teachers.
Well, right. There's, again, statistics that show that a lot of times in urban, lower performing schools, there's not an equal distribution of high performing teachers concentrated in those schools. And research shows that a high performing teacher is the biggest influence on whether a child, regardless of their external circumstances, whether or not a child is going to be successful in school. And so that is a key factor in sort of the achievement or achievement gap, as the case may be.
And keeping that student then engaged because they like their teacher and they can relate to their teacher, and they want to stay then as a result in school and continue to learn.
Correct.
The importance of this symposium in terms of charter schools, I know that are you surprised, and you work at a charter school, so are you surprised at how many people in the community, perhaps parents in the African American community, who are unaware that they have other options, you know, other than going to the neighborhood school?
I'm really not surprised by that. I think that all of us tend to go to what we know and what we're comfortable with. I believe now that there are more parent options for placing their children in schools, whether it's traditional public or charters, which are also just a different version of public schools, or virtual, private, homeschooling even, are all parent options. So I'm not surprised. We all fall into our comfort zones. But I think the real challenge is to educate parents on all choices that could meet their children's needs.
What would you say, Amani, is the big difference then, for example, between public and charter schools for parents who just aren't very familiar with the other option?
I think that there are a number of differences. You know, charter schools have some additional flexibility in terms of their scheduling and how long their school day is, and some things that there are constraints for traditional public schools that traditional public schools fall under. I think that some of the programming at some charter schools is a little bit different, so there may be a focus on STEM, or there may be a focus on a real strong college and career readiness focus. And so I think that, the school district, the public school district, has some of those options. I think that the charters just add to, as Susan said, the landscape of all of those choices. And really, some parents that I've spoken to have talked about the size of like a tiger, and the class sizes are smaller, and so it's a lot easier for parents to feel like their child is getting one-on-one attention. And so I think those are some of the big differences, but again, you know, all part of the landscape of choice and just parents figuring out what really is going to be best for their student and their learner.
And it's interesting because you're going to have a number of people who are there speaking. Dr. Vitti will be there also, Duval County School Superintendent, you know, kind of giving his input as well on this matter. I want to tell everybody about how to attend the symposium, since this is really for all parents.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and educators themselves. Thank you both ladies for being here. I do appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. It's Saturday, February 6th. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday. It starts from 8:30 in the morning, runs until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's at the Jacksonville, it's the main library downtown. Now, the event is free. It's free. You can register by going to urbanedsymposium.org/register. Can you just show up, though, also?
Yes.
Or do you need to register?
Absolutely.
And you can just show up. And we have included the link on our website, newsforjax.com. Just look under the morning show page. I think they also give you lunch. Did I read that correctly? So you can get lunch as well. All right, Bruce?